Yes. And then I used to press them. Yep.
In Bensonhurst?
Yes.
Oh wow, all right.
Yes. I forgot the name of the factory then, but the guy that owned it is an Italian guy named Catalano.
Well, that makes sense for that neighborhood.
Yeah, that's all you have there is
Italians,
Italian. Yes, I know.
They think they own that neighborhood.
Yes, I know.
You know, so I guess my issue is the taxi drivers are pissed off, but
Yes.
they don't want to take you where you want to go.
Well, it's not that they don't want to take you where you want to go. If they realize they ain't making money out of you, basically, that's the case. Because the more traffic there is, the better it is for them because they have the meter system that works.
Yep.
But with Uber, you get a flat deal.
Right.
You know, I don't care if it take you 2 hours in traffic, you know, on and on. You pay the same fee.
Same price.
Yes.
My problem is if I get in a taxi at the hotel and I say I have to get to the airport, sometimes they're pissed off because they don't want to go to the airport.
Traffic.
Right.
Well, it's not traffic because, how can I call it?
Either way,
Yeah.
they can't tell me where I have to go. I have to tell them where I have to go. That's how it works.
Yes.
You know, same in New York. Sometimes you get in a taxi in New York and they say, I don't want to take you there because that's not the direction I'm going in.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's not how it works.
Okay, so if that's not the direction they're going in, the likelihood they're going home.
Right.
They want somebody in their direction, you
Right.
know, on and on. So, like me, let's say when I get done here, I could call them for a directional call. You know, then when I make that request, Uber, if they find somebody that going that way, they're giving somebody going that way. You know? But, man, look, like I tell you, I done it in New York in the 80s, early 80s, you know? And then taxi over here, yellow cab taxi or whatever the case is, they're not the same as New York. Because these here, you just have a car that painted in yellow. And that's it. But in New York, you get that medallion, dude. That's the livelihood at taxi in New York.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, that's the difference. Here, they could just buy a car painted yellow.
What's the craziest thing that happened when you were a taxi driver in the 80s?
In New York, take somebody in the Bronx, take me to a dead-end street, and then they try to rob me.
Oh, man.
That's the worst that ever happened to me in New York. And then from that point on, I learned if you go into a dead-end street, you don't go head-on. You back out.
Did they have a gun?
Apparently no, because I have a cable, like those telephone cable you have under the ground with big steel wire. I whooped that guy so hard.
Oh, you had a cable?
Oh yes, I have the cable.
Like a telephone cable?
Yes. Yes, the wire, like an electric wire that under the ground.
Right.
Those are the cable I'm talking about. Steel wire.
Right.
It looked like this.
But thick.
Thick. Man, I whooped that guy. So, because, you know, the way, you know, we have partition in those taxis in New York. Some of them, not all of them, but some of them have that partition to protect you. After that, I get guys that take me to certain location, you know, trust them. They told me, okay, they'll be back. And then 2 hours later, they still didn't show up. They vanish. I took a Jamaican guy, I forgot, somewhere around Flushing. I took him to East, where they call Canarsie today. In Brooklyn.
Canarsie, yep.
Yes, I took him in that area. But he told me I'm going to make a round trip with him. You know, a round trip with him. So when I drop him, he go in with the notion he's coming back.
Never came out.
Never come out. So finally, after 30 minutes basically, I decided, hey, the guy is not coming.
Fuck it.
Yeah, fuck it. So I leave. But look, taxi, I don't know today how it is, even though I still have my cousin that own a yellow cab down there that is still driving, but I don't know how it is today because I never questioned those guys, you know, but it's not easy doing a taxi those in the 80s.
What's the medallion cost?
Shh. In the 80s, they were cheap. When I said they were cheap, they were under anywhere from 60 grand to 80 grand. But now, don't be surprised, they're around 200,000, if not more. Mm-hmm. What you own a medallion, man, it's a mortgage you get in your hand.
Right.
Yes. Same mortgage. Like I tell you, in the early 80s, they're around 60 to 80 grand.
Has anybody tried to rob you in San Francisco?
No. Well, I haven't done this long enough per se, and I do it part-time. And this is the difference here compared to the yellow cab. You know, so we're dealing with the app. They get all your informations.
Yes, good point.
Okay, compared to the taxi, you pick up the person on the street, you don't have the information about that person,
right,
you know,
right.
so on and on.
You're safer.
Yes.
The guy that you beat up, did he cry?
Man, I don't know if he cried or not, because like I tell you, I have that cable, and I whoop him. I give him 2 slash, man, the next thing I know, he won. So, look, a lot of us, you know, we had to do that. And dude, no joke, and I'm not bragging. I was, you know, doing taxi, you have to prepare yourself for anything. Anything and everything.